In this Aer Pro Kit review, we're gonna pack this thing out, talk about the pros and the cons, and an intuitive internal layout that gives it a nice shine, theft deterrent system. Nice power mesh, but on the flip side. And at the end of the video, if you're still not sure if it's the tech pouch for you, I got some other alternatives here that I think might better suit your needs. How about that for a tease? We'll talk to you guys later. But first, let's talk about the gist of the Aer Pro Kit. Aer is a San Francisco-based carry company, known for making some of the best backpacks and slings in the game. But they make some pretty sweet tech pouches as well. Some of the top features of this one being its super high quality and recycled fabrics, an external lash point that can also double as an extra means of carry, and an intuitive internal layout that in my opinion is a really nice middle ground between well organized while still being fairly minimalist. The Aer Pro Kit currently comes in 3 color options. It's got a volume of 1.8 liters, which is a great size for a tech pouch, as long as you don't have too much tech stuff. The dimensions are around 9 inches long, 5 inches tall, and a base depth of around 1.5 inches. All Aer products are covered by a lifetime warranty against manufacturing defects. And for all that, it runs about $55 US. And we're gonna determine if it's worth that price. But if at some point in this review, you determine it's definitely worth that price, and you wanna pick one of these guys up, we do ask that you do so with the first link in the description below. Reason being, that link makes sure that you get the best price, and we oftentimes have discount codes. But that link also helps support the Nomads Nation YouTube channel and team so we can keep making the best bag and tech pouch reviews on the web. Thank you very much. All right, let's get into the nitty gritty details. First up, the fabric, which I am a big fan of. This is 840D Cordura Recore recycled nylon. It's a Blue Sign certified fabric. Nylon is great for a product like this. It gives it a nice shine while still providing some durability. And it's made by Cordura, who's one of the best fabric makers in the game. But what's interesting about this tech pouch is there's no external organization. A lot of tech pouches have like a little front pocket or a little back pocket. But Aer said, that, we're keeping this thing minimalist and as streamlined as possible. Excluding, of course, this external lash point right here, which like I said, you can use to hold or carry the sling, or you can latch it onto like a backpack with a carabiner, but a really basic exterior all around. Now, getting inside, we have 2 YKK zippers. These zippers are not PU coated, so there's no additional weather protection, but that makes them significantly easier to open and to close. And Aer zipper pullers have this really cool feature where they can sort of weave into each other and lock, therefore acting as a little bit of a theft deterrent system. And then when we're in, we got this really cool sort of clamshell style opening. Now, one thing that I wish is that this Pro Kit could maybe self-stand a little bit better. And we'll see how well it stands when we pack it out. But then it could have been like a desk caddy / tech pouch. Desk caddies are just like tech pouches that stand. So when they're at your desk, you just pop in. It's like this little servant. It's like, here you are, sir. Your mouse awaits you. On the front side of the main compartment, we have a couple pen sleeves, an elastic mesh zippered pocket, 2 elastic mesh non-zippered pockets, a horizontal. Ha! I said horizontal. A horizontal, that was confusing. Horizontal and vertical. A horizontal, that is crazy. A horizontal zippered pocket right here and a larger sleeve in the back. And the only real way to test it and for you to get a good idea of what it's capable of is for us to pack it out. So you can see right here, I got a bunch of potential pouch stuffing stuff. Let's see what fits. First up, what it doesn't fit. This is a model. It's not real. I mean, it exists. It's not an illusion, but it doesn't work. You get it. It's a model of an iPad 11. So you can see the size of the iPad 11 inch. Ain't no way it's fitting in there. This thing is definitely on the smaller side, but it can definitely fit a Kindle. And we're gonna go ahead and throw that in the back sleeve. And this back sleeve actually has some depth to it, some really impressive depth. So if you wanna throw your Kindle, and let's say your phone in there as well, I'm using an iPhone 13, it can definitely fit both. And if you don't wanna put skinnier things in there, let's see if it can fit my bulkier hard drive in that sleeve. And it definitely can. Now it's gonna take up a lot of space. You're not gonna fit as many things in the other pockets, but you do have a lot of versatility with this back pocket, which I definitely appreciate. We're gonna go back to the Kindle and the phone. Next up, we got these 2 elastic mesh pockets, really stretchy, nice power mesh. Good spot for a portable battery and some AirPods. Or if you want, it could also be a great spot for a portable mouse. This is a Magic Mouse. And you can see exactly how that fits in there. On the flip side, again, another power mesh, elasticy pocket. That's where I'm gonna throw my wires. Kaboom. Then finally, we'll throw 1 pen on the top. It's a bit of a tight squeeze. You can probably make 2 pens work, but I think 1 pen is a bit of a safer bet. Then I'm also gonna throw a little microfiber towel in there with the wires. And that'll do it. You'll see how it's decked out. Thin stuff on the back, bulkier stuff in these 2 pockets, wires here, pen. Let's see if it closes. Oh, but here we have now it's self-standing a bit better. Still not perfectly, it's not the greatest self-standing desk caddy I've ever done tested, but it's good to know that when it's packed out, it has a better chance of self-standing. But will it close? Absolutely it will. And you can see when it's closed, we're also getting a little bit of self-standing. Overall, a very solid tech pouch. Let's talk the pros and the cons real fast. Overall, pro number 1 is I love the materials being used. Pro number 2 is the versatility of that back pocket. And pro number 3 is that you can get a bit of self-standing out of it. But on the flip side, let's talk about the cons. Con number 1, it doesn't self-stand that great. Con number 2 is the lack of any pockets on the outside might seem like a missed opportunity for some. And con number 3 is if you want to carry more tech gear, it might be a little too limited in its capacity. But just a reminder, if you're still here and you're thinking about picking one of these up, we do ask that you make your purchase using the first link in the description below. Thank you very much. But also, I promised some alternative recommendations. So let's talk about them. Alternative recommendation number 1 is this guy, the modern Dayfarer tech pouch, which can do this. This is a great option for you if you like the slimness of the Pro Kit, but you're like, I want to even go slimmer. Because something this slim can like be put into a laptop compartment. I've been using it a lot recently. It's a really solid tech pouch. And to learn why, be sure to check the description below and you'll find a link to our full review. Alternative recommendation number 2 is the Evergoods CAP2. Awesome freaking tech pouch if you want a bit more organization, something that can self-stand pretty well, and a bit more padding to help protect your tech gear. That does come at the cost of weight and bulk, but there's a reason this is one of the most popular tech pouches in the world right now, especially in the carry community. We did a full review, which you can find linked in the description below. And alternative recommendation number 3 is this guy, the Bellroy Desk Caddy. Yet again, that desk caddy word, it can self-stand really well. It has the same minimalism, no front or no back compartments, but just a little bit more of a sophisticated design. Bellroy is so good at their colors and their fabric choices. And if I had to pick a number 1 tech pouch of all time, a favorite for me, probably this one. Just depends on what I'm carrying, right? But what will never change is my love for this, and to learn why I love it so much, just simply watch this video right here. If you got any questions about any tech pouches or bags in general, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Aaron, this is Nomads Nation, and we'll catch you next time.